Hello, it's the Desolator. I wanted to talk to you again while we go take a walk. What I wanted to talk about is this symbol on my arm here. It's there for a purpose, and I usually don't talk about it, but I have the cross there on my arm. I have the one at spawn. I have the one in the basement. I have one more over in the ruins. And it's easy enough to make one on the deck of the ship. Now, it's more than just a symbol. It has meaning, and I don't go into it too much. I don't plan to go into it too much. I just want it to be there. Hope people think I'm cool or fun. These videos are a good distraction from whatever, or just entertainment. And I'd like to just leave it at that. And if anyone wants to ask me, they can get a hold of me on Discord, and we can talk about it if you'd like. But otherwise, I just like it to be there to say that I can believe in this, but I don't need to push it on you. I don't need to try and convince you. I can just let you see people like me can be fun, and we don't have to be a bother. And that's something that doesn't often come across, I don't think. So that's pretty much all I want to say about that. However, we can go take a fun walk. We're gonna head this way today. I have to figure this out. This is not working. I have terrained out here. There's going to be a couple of builds come along later. And we're going to go up there and pretty much this direction. So I hope you're having a good day or evening or night whenever you're watching this. I'm doing pretty good. I've done some editing, and I have preparations made for an episode. So I thought, well, why don't I take a few minutes and we'll just take another walk. And we'd have a talk, and we basically had our talk. Maybe it's easiest if I climb up through the igloo. It's hard to do that without my crosshair. Where's the stairs? Here's the stairs. Oh, I kind of broke the block. We'll just come along over this way. It's not the easiest terrain around here. Ooh. If I've been in there, it was a long time ago. And we'll do a little bit of back and forth. There's powdered snow around here somewhere. A lot of it. Okay. Ooh, look at that. I am not sure what mod is doing that. That might be part of particle rain, or it may just be a function of the Complementary Unbound Shaders. Okay. A wolf! A wild wolf! What noise do you make? Make noise for me, please. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Classic sound. That's maybe actually a classic wolf. And we'd have to find new chunks to find new wolves with new noises. And I'm not really fond of a lot of the new noises. They kind of sound like the wolves are suffering. Some of them. And some of them are just kind of a weird choice. Maybe someone will come out with a resource pack which either does only the original sounds or has better sounds. So if you think something different, let me know in the comments. Oh, you can see that we've been here before. Because look what I found. It's the path to the skeleton farm. And those stairs there are the path out to the villager outpost. But we're just gonna walk on past them. Try not to get lost in a ravine. Ow. Okay, a little rough to navigate here. Up we go. I've really been thinking lately about how I'm going to record, how I want to record. Good, vines. And how things are maybe going to change some. Because this, every week is not necessarily conducive to getting things done sometimes. It kind of limits me on what I'm building. So we'll have to see. Oh, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. We'll have to see how things go. I mentioned before that I'm doing a new SMP. And I should start working on my first video for that soon. That should hopefully come out the first week in August. I've not looked at the calendar, but I think that's probably when it will be. Which means the episode that I was editing tonight, I don't know when it will come out. And it's a brief break from the pirate ship before we get back and do the castle, I call it, on the back end. If you know what it's really called, the big section on back that often has the captain's quarters, let me know that in the comments. Oh, what do we got coming up here? Stone. Oh, look at the iron. There is so much iron in these mountains. It's a sight to behold. Ooh. Speaking of which, there's a big calcite vein. That's nice. Oh. Navigate down here to the water. Oh. That's an easy way down. Now I have a bed. Oh, that is a nice mod, being able to choose what you have on screen by pressing the F1. That's really helpful. I like it. I'll try to remember to put a link to it in the description. And I don't know if anyone's noticed, and maybe everyone does it, not just me, but I use the bed to tell me which way I'm gonna go when I break the bed. Let's just get rid of that GUI again. It's been a while since I've been out this way. I only have the vague idea of what's out here. What I do believe was out here was a jungle and bamboo jungle, but that could possibly be off to my right further. So we'll just see what we find here. See, there's a jungle over there. I didn't have much of a plan coming in here, and I thought that would sort of be fun. It's, oh, what's going on over here? Ah, a savanna. Okay. Oh, these are newly regenerated chunks. So that we have the leaf litter. That's good to know. These chunks may get regenerated again the next time I do an update, because I never know when they're going to add something that's going to change the terrain or new mobs. I do believe that this pace of new small drops is making things a little bit, at least a little bit more difficult for content creators. That's even without taking into consideration the wait for mods to catch up. Currently I have no intention of changing to 1.21.8 because as far as I know the only changes are for bug fixes for people with, I believe it's Intel graphics, and I'm firmly in the Nvidia camp, so it's not a concern I have. And with no additions made, unlike .7 with the new disc and new painting, I don't believe there's anything else to offer visually or content wise from .8, so I'll just wait until the next drop in the fall, which looks like a fun one. If you haven't seen it already, there are copper golems, and they recently debuted shells, which is something I didn't think we'd ever see, and they look really cool. Ooh, firefly bushes. I'm not going to collect those because of the video you might not see until August or after August. I'm not sure what date next Monday is. I really maybe should have found out. Just like I maybe should have brought a boat. There is a stronghold out here. I may have regenerated it though. Actually, I probably did. That looks like a donkey way over there. I really should have a boat. These waves are so much fun with the boats. Crashing from one wave to the next. Lots of fun. I may have to do like a shorter, small video for that, and that felt like I was flying. I don't want to fly in the water, thank you. Although I maybe could have flew out of it. Oh, see, here's the bamboo. We found bamboo one of the last from Desolate Airs. Not the previous one, but the one before that. Just happened to stumble upon it trying to find birch forest and wildflowers. I do believe there was pandas out here, but this time I don't know. I've always been kind of unsure of the spawning for passive animals. I believe at one point they did not respawn, or maybe the passive ones did, but the neutral ones like wolves didn't. Because I remember I would see wolves and I would tell people the coordinates and they'd go out and they wouldn't find anything. So the wolves definitely didn't respawn in the same spot. We'll just try and go down here a little bit at a time. Try not to break my ankles. Oh, this is always a nice time of day to be swimming. Hello, squid. It's nice and peaceful under here today. Oh, tropical fish. That's a good sign. Where's this thing? Oh, it's way back there. I feel like I'm flying again. Maybe swimming will break it. Huh. That's interesting. I believe if we go far enough this way, we'll find the mangrove swamp again. I do believe. Up and down. I hope I'm not waiting too long to do the reveal of what's going on in the jungle out by the depredation. I've actually not had time to do the builds for that, so it's a little hard to reveal something I haven't built yet. And basically what I'm going to do is record the building and, okay, that didn't help. Record the building, but I will show off the build in the beginning of the episode as like a story segment, and then show how I built it after. Oh, the ability to climb vines was such a great addition. Oops, I'm not gonna get anywhere that way. Maybe best go up the hill. Oh, I like these stumps. Such a simple thing. Where's the rest of the tree? Well, I guess somebody hauled it off. Then it's like, well, who hauled it off? It doesn't take a lot to add lore to your world. You just have to take a look at something and go, why is that there? What happened? There's the sun there. I feel like that means I've gone the wrong direction, maybe? Or maybe not. No, it shouldn't be. Actually it is. We should be traveling away from the sun, and I think I just heard a chicken. Yep. Hello, chicken. Over that way. Should hopefully be a hot climate chicken. I don't see it. Oh, we will resume our course. Okay, those are just trees. I'm like, what's that over there? Okay. I saw movement. Well, hello there. Want to turn and look at me? Apparently not. Yes? Hello? Oh. Runs away into the underbrush. Okay. I see how it is. Oh, what's down there? Sparse jungle. Ooh, what's down there? Okay, we better sleep. Okay, I'm just gonna go down here to see what that is. I can take a guess that it's probably lava. And we seen a chicken up here, so you know what that means. Oh, it's a lava fall. Oh. That's cool. Oh, that's nice. There is something I want to add regarding my starting point. There is a YouTuber named Eagle that I'm going to link in the description. He does 100 days, hardcore, and similar videos. At the end he says, "I love you and Jesus loves you more." I find that quite heartwarming. I've always been more reserved though. I don't want to come across as insincere, but still I wonder if I should say more. I can though say with all seriousness that Jesus does love you. After all, that is the point, right? With that, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. I did. If you did, please click the like button. If you want to stay in touch here on YouTube, click the subscribe button. If you click the bell next to the subscribe button, YouTube will send you a notification of when I release a new video or community post. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.